iPhone 16 features so many exciting camera upgrades.
Welcome to Spec World. Today, we have an exclusive first look and live photo of the new Galaxy S25 Ultra, along with many confirmed specs and some surprising news about the entire lineup of Samsung S25 series. Make sure to like this video, subscribe the channel, and watch this video until the end. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We have the first live photo of the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra recently leaked out. The new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite, which is officially unveiled in the latest event of Qualcomm. There will be 44% improvement in power efficiency, which will save battery power, and 45% performance increase both in single-threaded and multi-threaded CPU tests. We have a tweet from Ice Universe, who mentioned improvements in brightness, viewing angles, and color accuracy for the S25 Ultra's display. Thanks to the use of new M14 OLED material, we're hoping it will surpass the 3000 nits of peak brightness. The predecessor had impressive brightness across all three models, so we're expecting the same for the S25 series. Ice Universe also tweeted that the S25 Ultra will be launched in black, green, blue, and titanium, along with bespoke colors for customers ordering directly from Samsung's website. So, these color options will best suit the choice of all Samsung fans. Design reveal. We have got the reveal of Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, and here is a hands-on video to show you exactly what we can expect. I need to point out that this is a concept-based render for now that I've gathered based on all of the information out now and tried to make it look as real as possible for the best illustration. As you can see, there's been a drastic change to the design, with it looking more similar to the shape of its smaller counterparts. It's now got curved corners with flat edges. The phone dimensions come in at 162.8 by 77.6 by 8.2 mm, and it's also lighter than last year at 232 grams. The camera design has also changed slightly on the rear, and the display is going to be a flat 6.86-inch display. The Samsung S25 Ultra lenses are only going to protrude 2.4 mm from the rear housing, which is nearly half the amount of the new iPhone. On top of that, there is also news that they will be sticking with the 200-megapixel main sensor, but they'll be upgrading the ultra-wide camera to a 50-megapixel sensor. We may also be getting some variable zoom lenses where focal length can actually be changed on a single sensor. This will result in better optical quality along with smoother zooming for videos. Let's get into the battery capacity. We'll get the bad news out of the way. It may be disappointing for some of you to hear, but the battery capacity on the Galaxy S25 series is going to remain exactly the same as their predecessors. There does seem to be a good reason for this. While the S25 Ultra is getting slightly taller and wider, it's also going to be a little bit thinner. So, that's most likely why we're not going to see an increase in the battery capacity. For those of you excited for the Samsung Galaxy S25 series, we're now going to run through the full specs, design, and the expected pricing to help you guys decide which one is right for you. So, make sure you like this video, hit the subscribe now, and turn on the notifications for our future videos. At first, we've got the standard Galaxy S25, which is coming with a 6.36-inch dynamic AMOLED display, with improvements to brightness and color accuracy. We're getting a 120Hz display with HDR10 Plus and a resolution of 1080 by 2340, and of course, it's protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. We get a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera for selfies. On the rear, it's a triple camera setup consisting of a wide, an ultra-wide, and a telephoto camera. But unfortunately, at this time, we don't know the exact sensors being used. It's going to be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 in the USA, and the global models are going to use the Exynos 2500. It's coming with a choice of 8 GB or 12 GB of RAM and storage options, ranging from 128 GB to 512 GB with UFS 4.0. It's coming with a 4100 mAh battery with 45-watt fast charging. It will, of course, come with 5G, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband support. It's going to launch with One UI 7 based on Android 15, and it's expected to launch from around $800 in January 2025. Second, we have got the Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus, which is coming with a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED display, and again, we get improvements to brightness and color accuracy. We get a 120Hz display with HDR10+, and a resolution of 1440 by 3120, again protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. We get a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera for selfies. On the rear, it's a triple camera setup consisting of a wide, an ultra-wide, and a telephoto camera. At this moment, we don't know the exact sensors being used. It's going to be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 in the USA, and the global markets are getting the Exynos 2500. It's coming with 12 GB of RAM and a choice of 256 GB or 512 GB of storage, UFS 4.0. It's coming with a 4900 mAh battery with 45-watt fast charging. It will, of course, come with 5G, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband support. It's going to launch with One UI 7 based on Android 15 and is expected to launch from around $1,100 in January 2025. Finally, we've got the most premium model, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. The S25 Ultra is coming with a 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED display with improvements to brightness and color accuracy. We get a 120Hz display with HDR10+, and a resolution of 1440 by 3120, and it's going to be protected by Gorilla Glass Armor 2. We're likely going to get a 12-megapixel camera for selfies, but there are a few rumors that it could be the first S-series phone with an under-panel camera. On the rear, we get a quad camera setup consisting of a wide, ultra-wide, telephoto, and periscope camera, but again, at this moment, we don't know the exact sensors being used. It's going to be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 in all regions. It's coming with 12 GB of RAM and up to 1 TB of storage, UFS 4.0. It's coming with a 5000 mAh battery with 45-watt fast charging. It will, of course, come with 5G, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband support. It's going to launch with One UI 7 based on Android 15, and the S25 Ultra is expected to launch from $1,300 in January 2025. Overall, the Galaxy S25 series is shaping up nicely. The new design for the Ultra and the inclusion of the Snapdragon 8 Elite will make many users happy. While the lower-end models may still use the Exynos 2500 in some regions, I'll keep you updated as we learn more. The upgrades are expected, with Samsung continuing to improve AI, which should lead to new software features. Given the similarities, it is unlikely S24 users will rush to upgrade. However, for those with an older model or anyone looking for their first Samsung device, it could be a solid choice. With the January launch approaching, we will likely see more leaks, and I will be sharing them as soon as they come in. So, make sure you have liked this video, subscribe the Spec World channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Take care, my friend, and see you in the next video.